Welcome to today's tutorial. Last week we looked at listening as the starting point in creative education. I want to believe that you did the exercise. If you did, you would have mastered how to listen to yourself in order to receive divine inspiration and forge ahead. Yes, this inspiration is very important. It is the starting point of everything. Edison said, Thomas Edison said, it is 1% in your creative journey. Yet, without it, the remaining 99% will be incomplete because it forms the basis for your 99% perspiration. Today, we will look at something that could corrupt your thinking process, something that could affect your relationship, something that could destroy your works within a twinkle of an eye. It is called hatred. Some of you might say, what do you want to talk about hatred for? Yes, hatred. Before we continue, let's do this simple exercise. Set up your stopwatch for 60 seconds and let it count down. Within that 60 seconds, I want you to list out the names of people you dislike. Yeah, look around your environment, in your family, your church, the compound, your school, your class, your office, wherever you meet up with people, all the people you dislike. Write the list. At the end of the 60 seconds, I want you to note how many names you have listed. That is how many names are on your list. Now take note of the following. As the crude oil mixes with the soil to snatch away its fertility, so does hatred corrupt your thinking and imaginations. Take note of that. Secondly, the more you dislike people, the more people dislike you. This is just a simple law of attraction. What you attract is what you get. And the more people you dislike, the more you feel uncomfortable around them and even on hearing about them. You see what I mean? Why this likeness or hatred is not good for you as somebody that wants to be creative. So how does it affect your creativity? We'll look at just one point for now. Take a look at a plant. When the plant begins to grow, it starts from the inside. Take a look at a pregnant woman. Before the child is born, the fetus starts from the inside. So every growth, or the growth of all living things, begin from the inside. When it comes out from the inside, it will now blossom outside. This is true about the plants, the animal, and your thinking. You cannot help those you hate. Very important. It will be difficult for you to help those you hate. So thoughts of hatred will always produce negative imaginations, which are destructive to your creative efforts. So our main cause for creativity and creative education is so that we can create products that will assist the society rather than destroy them. It doesn't matter who uses it. If you take a look at the rain, it falls to everyone. The wicked, the righteous, every kind of person receive the rainfall. They breathe the air. God does not mind whom you are, but He offers it free of charge. Therefore, you produce a product that everyone will use without being corrupt in your mind. Therefore, hatred should not be part of us. We are going to do a simple exercise to purge ourselves of this hatred. Now, in today's exercise, we are going to take away every kind of hatred from us, every kind of negative thoughts from us, any thoughts that will not be useful to our thinking process. Now, I want you to also do the same thing you did last week. Set up your stopwatch for 60 seconds to 300 seconds, depending on your time. Sit down and relax. Then let go everyone that you have ever disliked, all kinds of hatred, anger, envy, sorrow, pains, whatsoever that have caused you pain, or why you hated anybody. I want you to release them. The simplest way to do that is to replace them with thoughts of good, thoughts of goodness, thoughts of happiness, thoughts of joy. Just find peace in your thoughts. And the moment you replace them, it is all over. It doesn't mean that they will not come back. When they come back, simply replace them with thoughts of good. Do not let those thoughts control you, but influence them with your good thoughts, and it will be permanently purged out of you. Note this: we are not to hate anything, not even the bad things that people do. Don't hate them for it, because hatred is destructive to your thinking process. Thank you for your time. See you next week when we will have a continuous discussion on this creative education. See you then.